Hey YouTube, I'm back. I'm officially on summer vacation. I am going to do a couple of journal shares. I guess a video for each book. But the first book that I did was I was inspired by Crafty Irina to do one of these altered books. I had been wanting to do one of these for a long time. But I decided to do one when I saw one of her books covered with fabric, and I had come across this fabric in Michael's, and it looked familiar, and I was like, that's like Tim Holtz looking fabric, and I had never seen it before, but it's actually that Wallflower collection, and I have the paper collection, so I said, that's the one. So I just covered it with fabric, and with the heat and bond. Sticks really well. Did good. I did a lot of sewing in this. I did not. I'm trying to see if I stitched on this crochet trim or not. I don't think I did. I might have just glued it on there since it was fabric and I used fabric tack. And my good friend, my good crafty friend, sorry, that's my dog. Rita Donnelly, trying to get my dog out of the way, gave me these crochet flowers, and I kind of borrowed her idea of putting the flowers on the side like she did. It just fit. And these were my last two. Wow. I don't have any more. I've used them all. But pretty much the cover's plain. I love it. It's so simple. Just, I like it. The simple hairband closure with that hitch post. And that's it. And I just kept this to show that it was the Wallflower collection. I didn't cut it off. I really like how this came out. And this was like really a labor of love. Took a long time. I was doing this in between projects because it had a lot of drying to do. Lots of drying to do. So anyway, here's the paper. This is the paper inside of it that I covered the book. And what happened with this was I came back to this book because I had already gutted it to use it for another project, and then I came back to it and I had to try to put this back inside, this whole signature thing, or the whole book back inside. Boy, was that hard. So right here, it's a little bit, I don't want to put any more washi tape, but I probably will, just to reinforce the little this little book page. And the book page is kind of heavy, but I'm gonna put a little bit of washi tape here just to reinforce it. I didn't want to cover up the paper a little bit with washi tape, but now I know, well, I already knew that you don't have to gut the book. You just leave the book as is. But like I said, this was for another project. I took this from the paper collection, and I just titled it Wallflower. Did a little bit of here. I put the altered tag there on the little butterfly. I don't know where I got that butterfly from. See, I already reinforced it on this side, so I just need to reinforce. I think I'm a Mod project to make it more sturdy, and I'm gonna just do the same on this part, just to ensure that this page stays put. And then I just covered this with beautiful paper, and I did it just like Crafty Irina said. She said I had to glue all the pages first, tear out sheets and glue the pages together, and then I had to then I did not like these edges to be just white because I didn't want to coffee dye all this or anything like that. So I went over every single page that I had glued together with gold acrylic paint. I love how that came out. So it took a lot of drying, like I said. So while I was drying, I was doing other journals. I would paint, then I'd sew a little bit because every page had to be cut down and sewn. But that's like some beautiful paper. And I did not want to cover up this paper. So any use of it, I think you have to utilize tucks and write on the tucks instead of the beautiful paper. I just love the paper. It's so pretty. And it's not all the Wallflower like this. I don't even know. This might be like Kirby Teasdale or something like that. But it's not all Wallflower, but it's mainly Wallflower. And I got this from Yvonne. And I just stamped lines on the back. Made some tuck spots. Yeah, see, I think some of this is like Kirby Teasdale and stuff. See, like this is just an extra journaling spot. And I just stamped that. I just layered a little bit right here. But every single page has sewing on it. It was like truly a labor of love. This is actually, to my surprise, I tried the parchment paper that everybody says nothing will stick to it, you know. And it actually did do good with the glue. This is like that fabric tag glue. And I could glue this on there. And I really didn't have any problems with it. So, I didn't try to stamp on it, I don't think. I think maybe in another book I did. I'm not sure. But I stamped right here. This is from some paper collection. I forgot. It has beautiful little, like, tags or elements, if they call them. Or ephemeras, I don't know. Whatever they call them, you just cut it out of the paper line. So, I made a little bitty writing spot. That just tucks under like that. The pages are so thick and neat. It's just extra cut paper. With this belly band. On the belly band, I put handmade with love. And then I just put this little key charm on there. And then here's my little stamp. Life's beautiful. This is starting to come to where you start seeing the Wallflower paper. I think the main base pages are Kirby Teasdale. Until I realized that this was Wallflower. And then I start putting Wallflower in there. That's just notepad. So I'm going to just try to be flipping now. Here's the paper. See how I left all the pages pretty much blank. But I made sure to show that you can write on the backs of all these little Wallflower pages. This, I just did a Tattered Angel stamp, or flower, excuse me. All extra journaling, because I guess you could either tuck paper in under here, or you can put a picture or something. Nothing really is coffee dyed too much, except maybe some of these little extra sheets. So you could actually really put photos in here and not be too concerned with them. See, I stamped all the tags. This is like truly a labor of love. All the tags on the back. Put them all. Most of the tags have the scallop punch at the top. This is from Tattered Dreams, Denise. I just put this in extra for, well, this is a piece of fabric that came with the fabric cover. And I just made an altered little clip just so it wouldn't look so plain. And I put this little right here so I could, if I wanted to put any more, like, you know, not paste, but if I wanted to, you know, put things on these pages, washi tape in an envelope or washi tape in a piece of notebook paper. I'd already have it. And then I made everything. These are the Wallflower. This see-through vellum is all Wallflower. And I did that too, so I would not cover up the paper. So most of this stuff in here is the clear vellum. Any of my tuck spots mostly. If I'm going to cover up paper, like this envelope I made on the punch board, it's also vellum, just so I wouldn't cover up the paper. So this is just extra journaling. I put lines almost on the back of everything, so you know that you can write on all these little extra little doodad pieces. This I just sewed around it with some twine, just to give it some texture. Stamp the back. It's got some fabric pieces of it on the front with my little doily tuck. There's just index that I punched with one of the edge punchers. Just all extra journaling spots with one of my edge punches. This is the only page I kept. I thought it was kind of cool. Don't know what it is, like an explosion or something, but it's actually the original part that I did not cover it up. But you can see how I painted the gold. Mostly I just painted the gold edging, but I did this whole page. And I took it back down in there. Show that you can write on the back of the Wallflowers. That's actually my stamp, line stamp that I did. And you can write on the Wallflower card. And I love these little note cards. I have these throughout because it's really your main journaling spots. See, I stamped lines on all the little wallflower cutouts. I stamped on them. Little note card tucks. And then, you know, you can tuck in other notebook papers or cards or whatever people give you, or pictures. So, this I got from Yvonne. I thought that was so pretty with this paper. So I put it in a little double tuck. I finally got this downloaded, that Marion Smith. Yay. I've been looking all over for it. I've been hoarding those just because I could never find it, but I finally found it. Again, that's just from that paper line. If anybody wants to know, just text, put it in the comments, and I'll let you know any of these paper lines, because I don't know, and I don't want to waste time on film. These I just put for some extra, like I said, since I think the paper's so beautiful, just extra clips if you want to clip in something else. There's just a flip out for extra journaling, and it's all sewn in and everything. Pretty. I figured this one's pretty enough. You can just write right here on this blank spot and you can still see it. I think the paper is gorgeous. And this paper, I think I did coffee dye that. I did think I coffee dyed that main paper. Yeah, because I can see it there. Okay, so let me take that back about photo safe. But I put my photos in here anyway. I really don't care. So I just keep a copy of my photos that I'm putting in. See, that vellum piece is so pretty, and I can still see the background. Love it. This, I just made a little book. This is just extra scraps because since there's not a whole lot of big writing space, so you can write in this little book and tuck it inside this beautiful journal. Edge punch the index card. Another, I used the little Denise, I bought these tags from her store. And I just topped them off with scallop and did a little stamping and vintage photo edge